let's talk about this. We were just while I'm thinking about it, we were just talking about money, and published yesterday by the ever so reliable Screen Rant. Aquaman 2 is first DC extended universe movie since the original to pass huge global box office milestone. Now you see this and you're like, oh man, it must be doing incredibly well. And then you read further. Only 13 movies from 2023 have surpassed the 400 million mark. So they're talking about this as an achievement that it hit $400 million. Guys, this movie is about probably $200 to $300 million. And maybe it's even more now because it's been in theaters longer. It's probably $200 to $300 million before these guys start profiting off this movie. They're two to $300 million away. And I have to explain this because, you get somebody to watch the video and say, well, if they spent, let's say, 200 million plus marketing or whatever, and it equals 300, 400, however much money, whatever that number may be. You get people that, and I'm rubbing my head because it's crazy that I still have to explain this, but you're going to get someone that sees, they're going to Google the box office, they're going to see how much it made in 400 million, and they're going to think that they made profit. So I have to explain this to you guys. Studios don't get 100% of the box office. So how this works is that the theaters are getting a cut of it, and it's very, very significant, upward of 40%. Internationally, it's even more than that, right? So if you account for how long that it's, just to be generous, how long it goes in production, or not production, excuse me, how long in terms of its release cycle, and it's in theaters. Theatrical run is the accurate term. That number becomes less in terms of how much of that cut it is that they get, the studio that is. So if you're generous and you said 50%, right? Even though it's going to be way more than that. Again, if you consider the international, because this is worldwide box office, right? But let's just be generous, okay? This movie still has not made money. And it's not even close. It's not anywhere near where it needs to be in order for them to make money. Okay? And you have to consider not just the production budget, you have to consider marketing as well. So when you consider both of those, and you consider that they don't get 100% of the box office, this movie has a long way to go before it is considered a profitable venture. Okay? However, as we just discussed, yeah, they will position them. I mean, look, Screen Rant and sites like that, they benefit if the Marvels of the world, the DCs of the world, these sort of nerd culture spaces, movie spaces are doing well. So even if they have to fake it to make it, they'll of course do that because it's in their best interest to do that. I guess they see it that way. But let's just say this movie has not made any money. And if it ends anytime soon, which it will have lost a significant amount of money. They have a long, long way to go. A long way to go.